Hi guys, welcome in to another episode of Inside the Streamer Studio. I'm your host Roger Fuentes with special guest ChingonsStudios. First of all, I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for being one of my guests. I appreciate you, from the bottom of my heart. Your content's awesome. Everything that you do, your streamings at the parks. I don't know how long you've been streaming, but we'll get to that. But they're definitely awesome streams. You do a great job. So keep doing what you do. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so first question for you is describe your content and your streams.
So my content and streams, right now it's all over the place. And that's honestly how I like it. Mm-hmm. Because you get the best of both worlds. Like you're getting like live streams at the parks. I go to both parks. I talk about Disney content. You see me with my friends as well. You've seen both Betty and Jen with me a lot.
Yes.
And I love doing art. I've been doing art since I was little. And that's what I started out with. So I didn't really get into Disney until later on.
Okay, for sure. Okay, next question is, what age did you discover your love for both art and Disney?
Both art and Disney. My earliest memories of art and Disney would have to be around 6 years old.
6, okay.
Yeah, 6 years old. I always used to watch Disney movies with my sister, especially growing up. I have an older sister. Every paycheck that my mom got, she would buy us one Disney movie on a VHS tape.
Okay.
When I saw the animation, there was times where I wanted to copy it as a little kid. It was all very messy and scribbly. But right then and there, my mom already knew that I was going to be a little artsy. She knew before me, as all moms really do.
For sure, most definitely. Next question is, what character was your first Animation Academy drawing?
The character, okay. I kind of have a two-part with this. It's short. So the very first character that I went into the Animation Academy drawing was Winnie the Pooh. But that was on the big paper, right?
Yes.
I didn't get the idea of putting it in a sketchbook until maybe a few months later.
Okay.
So the very first character that I entered into the sketchbook is Judy Hopps.
Right.
Do you want me to show it? Or?
Yeah, by all means. Yeah, for sure.
All right. The handy dandy sketchbook that you always see me at the parks with. So on July 11th of last year
there you go.
Was when I first drew Judy into the sketchbook. She's the first character.
That's awesome. Real quick, can you show like the pages? Because like you did yesterday, like this was like how much you have left and how much is full.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You have quite a few characters done already. So I mean, I was amazed at how many you already have done as opposed to like how many pages you have left. You're gonna need another book soon.
Yeah, I'm gonna need another book. Like this is already how much that I've drawn, right? It's that thick, and then this is how much I have left. Notice how very thin that is. I mean, I've had it for a while. It's been a year already. So
here's a couple questions. How often do you go to the Animation Academy, would you say?
How often do I go? I try to go every time that I get to the parks.
Okay.
But since I've been at it for a while, I don't always get to draw because usually at the times that I do go, it's already characters that I've already done, that I film, like just on a video or even on a live stream.
Okay, for sure. Okay, what the Animation Academy closing, will you still be doing draw along with me at the parks or at home or anything like that?
I'm planning to do both.
Okay.
I did like a little practice run yesterday. I don't know if anyone else was in my live stream yesterday,
yes.
But I did try to do at least like the Disneyland ducks because those are really cute, right?
Yeah.
I saw a little mom and her two babies, right?
Right.
And there wasn't a lot of people in the live stream, so like I'm still gonna try to test it out more, just so people enjoy it.
Definitely.
And I know for sure I want to do more stuff at home as well. Right. Because I haven't done a lot of art streams. I've done a few here and there, but not enough to where I know what people like.
Okay, on the topic of art, did you want to discuss the other art you do as well?
Yeah, I do. I actually have some laid out right here on my desk. I can show you.
Yeah, most definitely. We'd love to see them.
So if anyone doesn't know here, what Roger's referring to is I do have a little small business on the side. I have my own website. and I do sell art prints. I'm not selling original work just yet because I do want to hold on to them for a little while. But I do sell art prints. I print them onto matte photo paper. Let me see if I can switch the camera. All right, so this is the recent one right here.
Right.
So I do graffiti art. I do some cutesy things. I do cultural art. And then here's at least like 3 of the art prints that I have. So there's other city prints. It's not just New York.
Right.
I also did like a little series of like drinks.
Okay.
So you got your little iced coffee there. Who doesn't like iced coffee? A lot of people do, I'm sure. And of course, boba. Especially with the rise of like boba shops popping up, which I love.
Right.
I'm glad to see it.
For sure.
And then, of course, iced tea, because I know not everyone's a coffee lover.
Right. There you go. So you got a variety for everyone.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
For sure. For sure.
I'll just leave it up for a second, just so people can see.
Question. Blues asked a question real quick. Do you make stickers and design clothing?
Do I make stickers and design clothing? Maybe in the future. I think I may do stickers first, just because that's a little more accessible and it's cheaper too.
Right.
But I need to decide whether I want to make them on my own, like buy the little machine and produce it, or I can go through a third party and order it in bulk and just sell it.
Okay, for sure. For sure. Most definitely. If people are interested, they could link in bio?
Yeah, link in bio. It's ChingonsStudios.com.
Okay, for sure, guys. So what is something you want your viewers or your followers to take from your content?
What I would want people to take from it is just be real. Like, you don't have to curate everything to make it look very perfect. Even though, yes, it's very satisfying and it's fun. But just be real. And especially, I would want people to start, like, just don't be discouraged to make art. You don't have to be Van Gogh. You don't have to be a professional to start. I wasn't.
Right.
I
remember you saying, I think it was yesterday, don't get discouraged your first time through, because you're not going to be, like you said, Van Gogh, you're not going to be right away, and continue to do it. Continue to do it, and just so long as you love it, it'll come. The skills will come, just so long as it's what you love, So, and like the first time I ever did the Animation Academy was with Vinny. And because he has a book too, he got a book, I think, because you inspired him to get a book. So he has a book and all that. And I used a big paper, and mine came out, because we did Wall-E. So mine came out kind of funny, I thought. But I was like, you know what? Everybody has their own special touch when they do it. Everybody's going to be unique. No one else is going to be exactly the same. So I embraced it. You know what I mean? I embraced it. But I enjoy seeing your drawings and stuff, at the Animation Academy. So what inspired you to start streaming? Oh, okay. Let me get mine and show you too.
I want to see yours. I don't think you posted yours.
I did post it a while back, but you may not have seen it. Let me get him out though. Okay, here he is. Let's see if he's gonna come in. Does it come in?
A little bit.
It might not come in. It's not coming in.
It's coming in and out.
Yeah, it's coming in and out because it's not recognizing my face. It's not recognizing me there.
Okay.
But, yeah. Let me
I
see.
can kind of see it. It's cute.
Yeah, it's on my page though. It's on my page as well though. But yeah, I plan on going more to the Animation Academy. How many? That's the first book you have, right? That's gonna be the first one you filled up. How many pages is that? Do you know?
How many pages? I would have to look it up, but I did post like a screenshot of it from Amazon because that's where I got it.
Okay.
It's
Okay,
a
for
5
sure.
by 8 inch sketchbook. I did that on purpose because I didn't want to bring a big sketchbook to the parks.
Yes. Right.
I'm gonna have to soon, but that's fine.
Right.
I'll just take my backpack.
For sure. So if anybody has any questions for her, go ahead and put them in the comments, and she'll go ahead and answer them. Otherwise, if there's anything you want to add, like upcoming trips to the parks or upcoming projects that you have, art-wise or stuff like that. What's your favorite Disney movie? Angel asks.
My favorite Disney movie.
Just one? That's hard.
Okay, I'll be fair. 1 Disney and 1 Pixar. How about that?
Oh, there you go. Okay, for sure. That's fair enough.
All right. So for Disney, old school, I would have to say Mulan, right?
Okay.
Because she's very tough, and I feel like that's one of the characters and like women figures that taught me how to be a tough woman growing up, right?
For sure.
Because she sacrificed a lot. She wasn't looking for love per se. She was more worried about her dad. She's very family oriented. She just wanted to save her dad, whatever it took to do that. Even though the consequences in like real life history, they didn't show it in the movie, was horrible. If you impersonated a soldier, right?
Right.
So just the fact that she did that and she didn't give it a second thought.
Right.
That's why I loved it so much, right? And of course it was funny. And then for Pixar, I love Coco. Because I relate to it culturally. And fun fact, like Mama Coco and Grandma Tonya, they both look like my grandma and my great grandma.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
That's what my dad told me. Like, I see Mama Tonya because I know what my grandma looked like for sure. Like, she had indigenous features, a brown woman, right?
Right.
And then Mama Coco, how my dad described his grandma, she had the braids, the long hair. It was all white, right?
Okay.
She was in the wheelchair. She dressed just like her.
Really?
Yeah. So that's why I have that sentimental value with Coco.
Right. If there's anything that you would like to add or say, you can more than welcome to do it now as well.
I would say definitely follow my Instagram if you have one. And the only reason why I'm bringing this up is because I know there's still stuff going up in the air when it comes to TikTok, right? And whether it's still going to be up. Because I heard at the time we had only like 9 months, so maybe like at the end of this year.
Right.
So I would double check that. I know everything's still up in the air, but I don't want that to stop me from creating content. Sure. So if you guys still want to follow me on there, you can. It's ChingonsStudios. Like it didn't change. It's the same thing.
Right. For sure. Also too, I would say, how long have you been streaming the parks? Like, I know you do Animation Academy, but how long have you been doing the parks in general?
In general, it was probably in like February or March when I started to consistently live stream it more. I started to get comfortable with it.
Okay, for sure.
I don't know the exact date, but it was around that time.
When will you be in the parks next? Sam asks.
So I'm planning to go back on Monday because Betty really wants to go to the Haunted Mansion, the virtual queue. But we're not going to make any promises because we know this is going to get hectic. But either way, I'll probably live stream for a little bit. You'll see something.
Right, most definitely, for sure. Lou says, are you planning on renewing your pass?
I'm planning on renewing my pass. I want to, but I have to see how my new job does, right? It's basically going to be on call with this job, kind of. And I want to see if I can make save enough money so I can do that. That way I'm not worrying about that and other bills, right?
For sure.
So I don't have a definite answer. I'm so sorry, guys.
Yeah, most definitely, yeah. You don't have like a Discord or anything like that where you put your schedule up or like where you're gonna go or?
No, what I typically do, I do just word of mouth on my live stream and then I announce it on like my story.
Okay, for sure.
I feel like that's easier for people anyway because they get notified.
Yeah, Chingona took us on the train yesterday. We saw a little bit of it, but it was kind of dark.
So I kind of saw more than what was the cameras showing. Right. So all I saw was just equipment all over the place, especially going towards Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
Yeah.
Dark, but I saw it. It looks nowhere near done. It looks.
Yeah, there's dirt piles. The floor's tore up.
Piles. There's machinery. There's tools everywhere.
Right.
I think it's gonna be a while.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. So, all right, guys. Any last comments or questions for me or Chingona?
Well, I think Angel asked something. Hold on.
Angel, let's see.
Oh, he was asking about my Instagram. Okay. My Instagram is ChingonsStudios. Just like my @ here on TikTok. There's no underscore or anything. It's just one word, no space. It's just ChingonsStudios. And I have the same profile picture as well on there. So it's easier to find.
For sure. I got a question that wasn't on there though for you.
What?
Who was your number 1 and number 2 mods? No, you don't have to answer that. You don't have to answer that.
You had to call me out like that.
You know I had to. You know I had to.
Okay, I will answer this, right?
Oh, no, you don't got to. You
No,
don't got
I
to.
will. I will. I'm basing this off of people that I know have gone on almost all my live streams. So I'm saying about consistency right here.
No, yeah, for sure.
Roger, ever since like I made you mod, right?
Yeah.
And I would have to give Rich some credit too. Like he's my OG. He's been there since day one, basically. So like I trust you guys the most. Not that I don't trust my other mods. My other mods are great too.
No, yeah,
I don't hold it against them. I love them too.
Yeah, for sure. No, I was gonna say too the same thing because I see Richard in there all the time as well. You know what I mean? And so like I'm in there, like you said, I'm in there all the time. Because I mod for 10 people, so I'm constantly modded back and forth. So when I could go in, I'm there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And for me, the definition of a mod, in my opinion, is a hype man. Somebody to hype up, the streamer to get the, consistently get the comments flowing, get people tapping, you know what I mean? So that's why I try to be there from beginning to end. But if I am mod for the people, I'll just see me popping in and out all the time. You know what I mean? But I love modding as much as I love streaming. So, if I didn't, obviously I wouldn't mod for 10 people.
I don't know how you do it. That's a lot.
Yeah, Blue's one of the people I mod for as well. So, oh yeah, Troy's another one I mod for. I appreciate that, Troy. Yeah. So.
I saw Troy once, but he looked really busy. I was like, I'll just leave him alone.
Yeah. Anytime you see Troy though, because I've hung out with him two times at the parks, I believe already. Anytime you see him though, he's very approachable. I mean, he'll take his time to talk to you and all that stuff. So, most definitely, But yeah. Chingona was a great mod on Pride Night, says Angel.
Oh.
Yeah, you modded for him on Pride Night. I was modding for Logan, Bare Necessities, on Pride Night.
Yeah, Pride Night, it was a fun night. I can see that. But of course, when it comes to Pride, you're going to get people that are just disrespectful. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
No,
so I was muting and blocking a lot of people that night just so Angel can have a good time. Because he deserved to have fun with his husband and his friends. Mm-hmm. And I didn't want him seeing all that negativity. Yeah,
Troy says, next time say hi, definitely.
Troy? Okay, for sure, Troy. Yeah.
He's a good guy. Yeah, Chingona she's definitely awesome, definitely, for sure. How did you two meet? How did you and I meet? Well, technically, we haven't met. We met
through Angel. I think Angel shared the live to you.
Through Angel, and I would say Vinny as well, because like I said, Vinny, I went to the academy with, and he was talking about you because he was like, she's the one that brought the book and all that. So after that, that's when I really started going into your live streams and watching it. So, but yeah, Angel definitely played a part in it as well. So for sure. Good questions, guys. Good questions.
They're very creative, like I said.
What's that? Bonnie is amazing? Oh, he says Vinny, not Bonnie, Vinny. He says Vinny is amazing. Yeah, Vinny is definitely amazing for sure. Yeah, gotta give props. Cool. Gotta give, shout out to Vinny for sure for everything he does.
He's another OG. Been here since.
Oh yeah, another OG for you, most definitely, for sure. Definitely. Blue says, everyone knows me at Disney and I don't know how. I'm meeting so many people and through you even more. What? Really? Oh, appreciate that, bro. Yeah, Vinny's amazing and talented for sure. Definitely. And he I don't know how, but he convinces me that flowers are edible in the drinks. Ask him about that at DCA. We had a drink from the Pixar, one of the Pixar booths, and it was like the Great Beyond. I think the drink had a little flower in it. He goes, oh, it's edible. So there I am eating the flower. I don't know if it was, but I ate it. Yeah, so yeah, but good time. So we're definitely gonna have to meet up in the parks one day though.
Yeah, for sure. I want to meet you and Amanda for sure, because Amanda, she's another OG. I was beginning to stream more consistently. She saw that. So her and Rich, they both volunteered to mod. I didn't ask for mods yet because I was still deciding. Right. Because I didn't have a lot of people in the live, so I was like, yeah, I'm fine right now. But once it starts getting crazy, sure, I'll make you two mods.
For sure. Maybe you could have a mod day where you and your mods meet up at the park, just hang out, no stream. You know what I mean? That'd be pretty cool. This was a great interview. Chingona has great energy. Oh, most definitely.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Is there any other questions or comments for either of us?
Trying to scroll through, see if I missed anything.
Right. Yeah, I kind of scrolled back up too. I kind of went through them as well.
What's up, Vinny?
What days do you go to the park? Says Troy.
What days do I go to the park? It's inconsistent. I go random days. I try to go at least 4 to 5 times a month because my schedule's not set, unfortunately. So, but I do try to announce when I'm going at least a couple days in advance just to let people know.
Right. Oh, you're going to Oogie Boogie Bash, says Blues.
I am actually. I'm gonna go with Jen and her boyfriend. I haven't picked out a costume yet because I didn't know I was gonna be able to get the tickets this year. But the system this year was a lot better, so I'm gonna go on September 12th.
Okay. Yeah, you could take my idea for a costume since I'm not going. I wanted to be the first pickle of the day. Just get a pickle outfit, get a bun that says pickle of the day, and be the first pickle of the day. Why not? Right?
I want to do a pickle.
She's going the 12th. Right, the 12th you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, the 12th, Troy. I'll just watch. Yeah, Lorena, for sure. Blues, you're laughing? Yeah. If anybody knows my night live streams from home, the filter, the dancing pickle, that's the filter I always put on. So yeah, it's just, I don't even like pickles. It's just a funny filter to me.
Thank you for the gifts, Troy.
Yeah. So, all right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and end it now. If you guys don't follow ChingonsStudios yet, go ahead and give her a follow. She does great content with both art as well as the parks. So definitely, support her as well. Follow me if you guys want to see more interviews with different streamers, not only Disney streamers or park streamers, but if you create content or you stream on TikTok, you're more than welcome to be a guest on my podcast. So with that being said, saw the video. That's why. Oh, okay. The dancing pickle will now be a part of the beginning of the video. There you go. For sure, guys. Okay, guys, as we were saying, with that, we're going to go ahead and conclude this episode of Inside the Streamer Studio. I am your host, Roger Fuentes. Once again, special thanks to my guest, Studios. Shout out to my producer and my editor and my tech guy, Vinny. And with that, guys, we'll see you next week.
Thank you for the gifts, guys. I didn't want to interrupt, but thank you.
There's a taco behind you? Is there
Yeah.
a taco?
I have different plushes.
Okay. Oh, do you collect plushes or what? Like food plushes or?
Well, not food plushes, just plushes in general. I have a lot of Disney plushes that I got from last year.
Okay, for sure.
Just in general.
For sure.